Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to another channel update. Huzzah! And welcome to Christmas and the last Christmas of 2019. Oh, last Christmas of 2019. Yes, we've had multiple. No, the last ever Christmas update for the 2010s. Yes, it's been a long road, and we finally arrived at the end of our decade. But I'm happy to have come to this point because we've got a few good things to announce. One big negative, which, given the fact of the situation as it's kind of deteriorated at the moment, I'm not going to go into humongous detail over. I am going to link in the description below. Which, of course, is the COPPA thing. I'll quickly mention it and talk about because it does affect my channel, and it can do some serious damage if I'm unlucky enough to touch wood. Which is basically, for those of you who've been living under a rock or don't know, the COPPA Act, the Child Online Privacy Protection Act. It was made by America back in 1998, and YouTube basically was found not adhering to it. And as such, it's resulted in many nasties. For example, the thing is, it's, for me personally, YouTube was made in, YouTube was made in 2006. It didn't follow these particular policies, which meant it tracked data on children under the age of 16, which, in my opinion, pretty disgusting. And in my opinion, the whole thing should be made for 18s and above, but regardless. So you've now got this whole situation, and so YouTube, having been caught doing this, gets a very tiny fine of a small loan fine of $170 million. And it decides it wants to use its content creators to bridge the gap and to make it so that if any future contents, which has a deadline of any future content from the 1st of January, is made and is meant for children, or is not meant for children, but is meant for children, that content creator for that video will receive a up to a $42,000 fine, or potentially slapdash $42,000 fine from the FCC, I believe, or FCA, or whatever the fuck it's called in America. Generally, the big bad. And to be honest with you, I would go into further details, but I'll just end up rambling and ranting for the last few times I've attempted to record this. So all I will say, there is a video down below made by Upper Echelon, which regards pretty much the same feelings I have, which is the blatant disgust and absolute abhorring of this nature made by YouTube, and how pretty shitty this is for YouTube, because all they've done is they've basically passed on the torch, and of blame as well, and they decided, not our problem, make it for the content creators, they're the ones who are making the horrible content, we're the innocent little gems, which is complete bullshit. And what's worse, they're not really stopping the whole tracking people thing. They're just making it so that children, the videos that do have for children thing, basically won't have any AdSense, won't have any advertisements, because they won't be able to track you. Damn it, is probably what they're saying. So yeah, in my opinion, it's very disgusting in my opinion, and I think it's a pretty horrible thing to do. And as for the potential, if it affects my channel, it might do. I'm I suppose lucky enough that the position I'm in means that my presence on YouTube, however small it might be, it could be that regardless of how big your YouTube channel is, they're still going to clamp down on you. But I don't seemingly have the presence of some other YouTubers out there who need this to live, to really be panicked by this. Because although, well, yes, I don't want to get fined $42,000, I'm definitely going to be like, okay guys, I'm not going to make anything, I've never once made my content safe for children. Because I fucking hate family shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. For anyone who's wondering if this video should be made safe for children. Because even then, I'll have a slight rant here. Even when content creators make their videos and they say, not safe for children, still gets manually reviewed and potentially made safe for children. Because some fuckwad made a mistake. Exactly. So, no. So yeah, for me, I've never, and that's why, for example, when the adpocalypse came along and everyone was talking about demonetization, I never made money from this whole thing anyway. But you know, at the same time, there are people who lost their livelihoods, there are people whatever, and they're all talking about, oh, make it family friendly, and I'm like, you can fuck right off. You know, oh, you don't like the fact that I'm playing a shoot 'em up with blood in it? Well then, maybe you shouldn't watch it if you don't like it. Maybe you shouldn't let your children watch a violent video game. Maybe they should perhaps be watching more age-appropriate stuff? Maybe the parent should take responsibility? I said too much. Oh no, I've said... You know, screen flare! No. Anyway, so yeah, regardless. It's for me, I've never once been the family person thing. I've always lent on the get fucked, I'm an adult, I'd want to do adult things. But anyway, so Upper Echelon is a beautiful example of a more technical aspect and more of a less ranty aspect as to why I'm particularly pissed off at YouTube and why they've lost all my respect, if they haven't done already, which they were probably on a good road for that, but... Oh, sorry. Not that. There we go. So, yeah. So going on to... well, on my notes, I've got Future of Channel... live Let's Plays, and work change hours. I'll go into the next thing, which is work change hours. This is not a negative, but this is more just updating you as things go. So where I work normally, previously I used to work on the hours where I'd start at like 9, 10 in the morning and work till like 5 or 6 in the evening, or I'd work until slightly later depending on what shift. Sometimes I've started at 11, 10, so 11, 12, maybe even done a 1 to whatever. So it's a little bit more focused on the latter part of the day, whereas however now I'm going to be starting from a 5 in the morning and finishing at 1. Now, I'm going to be tired, I'll be honest with you, but this does give me an opportunity to do stuff more throughout the day. This also means that once I've got this thing fully into motion, there is a set number of days I've got, and I'll be able to start doing something during the daylight hours, whether that's live streaming, gaming, recording, whatever. And I won't have to be more limited by the fact that it's going to be late into the evening or whatever, which is, you know... I mean, we're doing this around December, so... me being completely chill is not going to be a likelihood, but at least at the same time we're going to be at least relaxed in that form. So anyway, so there's that. So this kind of ties into the future of the channel and live Let's Play. So future of the channel, well, obviously, first of all, thanks for sticking around with all this. Thanks for all the people who've commentated and liked the Star Citizen video series. I had a lot of fun with that. Not gonna lie, it was really nice to jump into it because it felt a bit like World of Tanks again, where I could just sort of come in, react to something, and get my initial impression going. Because, well, I may have, and the thing is, the event, the IAE event, is not really over. In fact, let's have a little bit of a look. So the IAE event may be finished in recording, but. Well, maybe finished in the servers, but I've got a fuckload of recording. New word, recording. I have recorded a whole buttload of stuff. I've got of mainly the ships that you could on the day of the event you could rent out for free, and you could actually enjoy flying around with. And I did, and I very much enjoyed some of the other ships. I've even bought a couple, and my wallet cries. Anyway, so yes, we've got a fair amount of content still to come. Oh, God, sorry, I had to do that. My neck was being a pain. Anyway, so, yes, looking forward to that, and also being able to make some pretty epic content in that regard. Going on to live Let's Plays. So, live Let's Plays is going to be a new thing that, to be honest with you, I've been wanting to do for a while, but I've attempted to do in the past, and somewhat successfully, but nothing to the same level of success as now, which is the Mixer and the YouTube at the same time. And I probably started off on a very rough game to start with, which is Witcher 3. But I am enjoying Witcher 3 a lot lately, because it was one of those games that I wanted to play but never got around to doing. And the whole point is that games I don't normally get to play, I basically, they'd be left on my dashboard on my library, not being played at all. And I wouldn't get a chance to play them. So this is an opportunity to not only make more content for the channel, because it's a lot easier for me to basically make a live video and to talk to you guys and to interact with you. And also, it makes it fun for you to watch, because I'm playing it live. You can interact with me, you can talk with me, and it allows for me to be able to make something and then put it up on the screen and be able to think, right, that's a video done. Whereas other stuff, for example, lately I've been having a really bad streak where I've had the footage ready to go, or I've had some other stuff, but I never get round to have enough time to actually do it. Or I'll be honest with you, there are days I just don't have the energy to do it, where I think I don't really want to make anything, I just want to play something and then go to bed because I've got work the following day. So, yeah. So that's a thing, and I'm going to try and make more of a thing. Obviously, we've got a bunch of games that we're having a look at, one of which I'm downloading at the moment, and it's Halo on the PC. Sorry. So, whilst this video is rendering, I'm going to be downloading this. And then once the video goes out, hopefully around the same time that this video goes out, I will be starting my playthrough of Halo Reach. Or at least playing Halo for the first time in a few years and being able to play this game on my computer and getting hit by the nostalgia. I'm probably going to have a camera and everything. Because Halo, for me, is always... I'll go into a separate thing. But Halo is something that's quite close to my heart, which I'll go into further details future on. Anyway, oh yes, Christmas break. One last thing before we do the celebratory thing. From the 20th of December, I am going to not be intending to upload, except potentially Christmas video. Might live stream, unlikely though, as it's Christmas week at that point. And this Christmas break will last until the new year. Because obviously Christmas, family, want to spend time with them. And second, I also don't want to have to worry about uploading during work period, because it's going to be fucking hell. Anyway, so what was the last thing? Why am I being all dirty? Was because, and this is something from the editor, because of course, you may have noticed on my channel, and I have noticed, and I've been making a number of attempts to showcase how much I've noticed, and unfortunately it's not noticed enough, but 2K subs! Oh, lovely, look at that. It's slightly, it's up to there. I want to make it there-ish. It's Diego. Put it there. Anyway, so yes, thank you very much, guys, for something for this channel. 2,000 subscribers. I mean, okay, great news. It's less than a year, because this time almost last year. Or was it? No, was it last year? Was it last year? Has it been over a year? I know it's been possibly close to a year, but basically I made a video in March of 2018. Yeah, in March of 2018, yes, so it's probably been this... I can't remember. If I do remember, put text on it. But almost a year ago, I got to 1,000 subscribers. Now, this is a long time since the other one, but already we're up to 2,020 subscribers. Or if there's any new ones, I swear to God, it's 2,020 subscribers. So, yes, 2,020 subscribers. Thank you all so very much for joining with the channel. Thank you very much for the love and the support. I only hope I can make more, and hopefully make more videos to make you love them. And we will go eventually back to the things. Don't worry, the video series is not dead. I am going to be doing stuff. It's just I've been busy with Star Citizen, because obviously Star Citizen had the IE Expo, and of course we've got the other stuff to record as well. And I have, as I said, finished the recording of the Might for Right, so that is all good. But yes, so that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. As I said, once I've finished rendering this video and gotten everything sorted, I will basically be jumping onto Halo Reach, and we can all join in the experience together and watch a man in his near 30s cry at the nostalgia of something he played 10 years ago. Or nearly 10 years ago. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very, very much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed. And let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Like button, subscribe, notification bell, all those things, and I'll see you next time. It's Diego signing out.